something every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Liberty Flames, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the San Diego State Aztecs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Oh, the ball on the ground. And that's recovered by the kicking team. A lost fumble on the opening kickoff. Can you believe it?
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. They're going to run it here. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. First down here for this offense. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Running back grabs it on a screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's third down and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's a short completion to the tight end.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
The field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown. You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Flames offense back out on the field. The last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense getting set. Second down play here. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, that one's picked off. Can he take it all the way? Touchdown, Aztecs. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here comes the Liberty offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Went backwards on first down, so it's second and long here from the 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they stop him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. Can cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here's the second down play. A Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. First down and 10 now. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Liberty's offense retakes the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. In the clear at the 25. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run the option. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Runner takes off to his right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a 3rd down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but with the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important 3rd down to try to convert here.
Defense is coming after him. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. The Flames will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. The San Diego State offense on the field now. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Here comes the handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Play action. He's looking to throw. Looking for 6. This one is incomplete, right in the back corner of the end zone.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Flames offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Crucial 3rd down play right here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the Flames come to the line to run the hurry up. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. The Flames pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes a quick grab.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Now it's 2nd down here. And he'll set up to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's intercepted, but out of bounds. So close to a turnover, it's just incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, 3rd and 4 is that gray area for a play caller. You could run it, might be a little bit risky, or you could throw it, especially with a quick slant. Gives you a much higher percentage of picking up the 1st down. A good route by the receiver and a good accurate throw by the quarterback for this 1st.
It's an option look. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. With the catch, it's Hall. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
The extra point is good. They're down now 14, 24-10. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Aztecs offense back on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. It's a toss to the left side. Running through the tackle. And the game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. There's contact on the throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Now the offense is set up with a short field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Look out, he's got some space. At the 30, the 20, at the 10. Touchdown, Aztecs. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Liberty offense back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Using his legs here. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down mark.
Looking to throw it on first down. Got him. He's sacked. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. No press here. The defense backing away. Second down. We're going to throw it. Trying to extend the play. He's going to take off. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Aztecs will kick this away to start the second half. This one will be fair caught. Liberty's offense retakes the field now. First play of the second half is a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23.
3:25.
Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Able to get the ball back, but it could still be a drive killer.
He catches a...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer, also the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
Bringing pressure. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? They'll run it here. Get some space around the 30. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, San Diego State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Flames offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They're going to run it. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Let's go.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Pressure is coming. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Receiver makes the catch, and he's tackled after the catch. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch made on the out route. He's found some room at the 45. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Second down after that run on the previous play.
42 Spiders.
They call the counter play. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Third and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Will he score here? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Flames.
Chris, I'm kind of like this defense. I knew this quarterback could run the football. I didn't know he could take it that far down the field and let alone a score.
Automatic in the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They stop him right at the 24.
Now this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big playability.
The pass rush closing in. And they've got him. A sack with the defense. They'll take momentum into the final quarter of play. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. And he drops back in the gun. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
How about that? The defense does their job on third down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's fourth and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Liberty offense back out on the field. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
The Aztecs will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. They'll kick it away here. The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. Liberty's offense retakes the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Keeping it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The quarterback's got it on the option. Gets the first and still running. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Past the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the extra point was up and good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has to recover. Looks like the hands team did its job. The San Diego State offense on the field now. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. He grabs it inside the 20. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
And the Aztecs are in the red zone now.
3:25.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Look at the pass here on second down. The catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense makes the stop after the completion. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Takes them about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So now on comes the field goal unit. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. And the field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Flames offense back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Makes a quick catch. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the Flames are moving quickly down the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Deep shot caught inside the 15. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Flames.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. The Aztecs offense back on the field now. This game is not over yet. You see how the offense plays it. They love to chew some clock here, but you can't get too complacent. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the handoff. He's swarmed by the defense. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. That gain sets up a 3rd down play. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards, and they came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down and inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
They need less than a yard for a 1st down. They'll go for it on 4th. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. So they get the 1st down, and that could be the dagger this defense needed to stop right there. The offense can begin to think about celebrating.
What a gutsy call here by the head coach to go for this with 4th down with the lead late in the game. Give them all the credit for the execution. This game's not over, but the defense, the only chance they really have now is they got to rip that ball out and try to get a turnover.
And that'll do it. We have a national champion. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who was going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the San Diego State Aztecs.